morning. Not the usual vlog from me today. It's raining outside, so what I was going to do was we'll have to wait for another day when it's a bit sunnier. So what I've decided to do today is, for those of you that don't know me, I work for a major airline in the UK. I have done for 21 years now, and I get asked questions all the time. So what I've done is, I've listed 5 questions that I often get asked, and I thought I'd discuss them with you today and give you the reasons why. Okay, so the reason why we ask you to open your window blinds during takeoff and landing is quite simply, if there is an emergency, we want you to know what is happening outside the plane just as much as we do, because it's all going to be a surprise for all of us. So if there is anything happening outside, like water or fire or anything like that, we want you to know what's happening. So the reason why we ask you to lift the blinds for takeoff and landing is just for that. So you're aware of what's going on outside the aeroplane. Hope that makes sense. Okay, so why do we dim the lights during takeoff and landing at night? Quite simply is that if anything should happen and you have to evacuate the plane, we want your eyes to be already accustomed to the environment that you're going to go out into. So if it's at night, obviously it's going to be dark outside, so we want your eyes to be accustomed to it, because we're going to need your help when we get out the plane. So if there is an emergency and we have to evacuate down the slides, we need your help to get to a safe place. Organise yourselves into so we can count how many people are off the plane, things like that. So that is why we dim the lights during takeoff and landing. Hope that makes sense. Okay, so why shouldn't you inflate your life jacket while you're still in the plane? This one is, the reason why is because if we happen to have a ditching where we land on water and the plane slowly either breaks up or slowly starts to sink in the water and the cabin starts to fill with water, if you've inflated your life jacket before you get out, you will just simply float to the top. And if that means the ceiling of the plane, you will float to the ceiling of the plane and you will not be able to swim down and out. So the reason why we ask you not to inflate your life jacket is purely that. So you can swim down and out through the door if need be. Once out of the plane, pull your toggle that will inflate your life jacket and you will shoot to the top. So that is the reason why we ask you not to inflate your life jacket until you're outside of the plane. Oh, right. So this is a good question. The one of the main things that's important in a survival situation for being so you can attract attention to yourself is actually a pocket mirror, a little mirror. Why are you asking that? Why do you need to do your face when you're doing in a survival situation? It's not for that. The reason why you need a mirror, believe it or not, is so you can actually signal using light, using the sun, the reflection of the sun from the mirror, to passing aeroplanes that are searching for you. Because if anything should happen and you do crash the plane, I have no doubt they will be able to locate, hopefully anyway, whereabouts the plane went down, and if you've made it to an island or anything like that, or you're in a raft, and the planes are flying quite high up, you will be very difficult to see. However, with a pocket mirror, using the light to reflect up onto the plane, you might have seen it in planes yourself when you've looked out the window. You'll see flashes of light, very bright light from the ground. And that purely is a reflection from the sun that you're seeing, which is being reflected from the ground back up to the plane. And it's very good. And that is one of the main things that you need when you're in a survival situation, is a pocket mirror. it's one of the first things that I would grab and take with me anyway, if I wasn't panicking. Hopefully I wouldn't be. Okay? So, the last one. Okay, now this is a good one. This is people ask me, what security can you take advantage of in hotels? And one of the first things I do when I get to my hotel room is, when I'm on my way to my hotel room, is I will find where the emergency exits are, the stairwell, and then I will count how many room doors there are from the stairwell to my room. Okay? Now, the reason why I do that is because if, God forbid, there is a fire and the hotel starts to fill with smoke, I can actually get out if the hallway is full of smoke, because I will have counted how many doors to the stairwell. So I'm not running around looking for the stairwell. I'll know where the stairwell is, and I'll be able to, on the ground, lying low, crawling, count how many doorways there are to the stairwell. And that should hopefully get me out. Okay, I hope you found that helpful. I'm sorry it's been a bit serious and not my usual jovial vlogs, but sometimes you have to be serious about these things. Anyway, if you've liked this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up on YouTube and share it with your mates. If you've not liked it, give it a thumbs down. I'll understand. Anyway, I'm sorry about it's been so serious, but hopefully it'll be a bit more jovial in the next vlogs. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you soon.